Alrighty, peeps. It's yours truly again. So, we're on our third episode, and this particular one's going to be called Dates. And I pluralize that because I'm not talking about taking out 300 or 400 different women, okay? I'm talking about dates in general, like taking, your woman out to a couple different dates, stuff like that, okay? So, shut up, cat. So, you guys work your butts off, you know what I'm saying? You guys both work hard. You may work over at the junkyard and your wife may be, a secretary for somebody. You guys don't get a chance to see each other, you know what I'm saying? And when you guys have a little bit of time, you guys want to go out and do something. But you guys may be tight on money, right? Because you guys got bills. Who doesn't? So, there are so many different ways or different types of things you can do that is not going to be too expensive when you take out your woman. You guys can have a decent date, but if you do these three things. One, you're limited on cash. So take her out and do something that doesn't require it to cost that much, but still have a good time. Second thing is, make sure you make, there's some nice kissing, hugs, and all that good stuff. And three, when you get home, well, the rest will be up to you. So, first point. There are a lot of different things you can do that won't be that expensive when you take a woman out, okay? For one, here we have a theater. This particular theater, most theaters, cost about 10, 15 bucks to get in nowadays. But this particular theater plays reruns of movies that just came out, They may have been out for, I'd say they probably put them in that theater about 6 months after they come out. But they are only $2 to get in. And so let's say you see that movie and you want to go out and see it, but it's like, I know I'm going to wait a little bit until that movie goes out to that theater. And you go there and you go in and check out that movie. Now, of course, food and drinks are going to be expensive there because in most all theaters, a 20-ounce glass of water or even soda for that matter is $20, okay? And an ounce of popcorn is $35, okay? So think about that. Don't get food when you go in there. So you go to that theater and you go to and watch a movie. And then the second thing you can do is if you're, you have just a little bit of extra cash, is take her out to a dessert. Go find a nice, like Baskin Robbins or Cold Stone or whatever it may be, and get something sweet that you guys can share. You guys can share stuff. It's not going to hurt, okay? It's very simple. You guys don't each have to have your own ice cream. You can share it. All right. Another thing. There's things that's called picnics. You have parks that are in this area, and I'm sure you got some in your area where you're from as well. So you go to these parks. Make a picnic, sandwiches, fried chicken, whatever it may be. Go out and enjoy nature. That ain't going to cost much. You guys are tight on cash, but you guys need time together. Don't spend a whole lot of money doing it. And have a good time. And then the last thing is, if you and your woman are outdoorsy, personally I am, I love going on hikes and stuff like that. Take her out for a nice hike. If you got springs where you're at, take her up to the springs. Oh, and if you got a mountain that overlooks your city, take her out there. Because the most amazing thing when you take your woman out is to show her a beautiful view. Women like great views, especially if it's of their town, or even if let's say you go on a midnight date, right? She likes looking up at the stars. Won't cost you much. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things you can do to help your woman and yourself to go on a nice, decent date. Anyway, those are my helpful tips, and that is the end of this episode. Hope you enjoyed, and maybe those tips will help for you.